Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I don't know if you caught that first hello, but hello. Hi. How are you? Oh, me? I'm here. I'm alive. Uh, I forgot that I played Pyro Wash this weekend with Alex and I recorded it. Hey, what up? Wait, let me fix that up real quick. There you go. There you go. OBS is being a little funky, but not too bad. Oh god, I fucked up my headset. Shit. Alright, so I didn't realize Marina was still gonna be here. I thought she was done. She's just like oh god, she really is. Okay, it ends in 16 hours. I was gonna say, she's just like a fucking virus, dude. She never leaves. Oh, let's go check out the new mayor real quick. Before we actually do anything. Just because I need a plan for next week. Or tomorrow, I guess. Who are we voting for? Oh yeah, E-Trucks. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Yeah. Who wants this? 8.8%? Okay. So we're gonna be doing Slayers tomorrow. My main woman, Marina. Look at her. Let's fucking go. I love Marina. I love her so much. The amounts of fishing XP I've gotten since Marina's entered our our election period. Fuck. Insane. Oh, and I still have a cookie buff till tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I forgot to actually leave fuel in these guys. So I think they had fuel for like one day and that's it. Which really sucks. But I didn't realize it till like yesterday. We never throw away the chirp. This needs to be hardcore organized. Like hardcore organized. Okay. Well, enchantment books. Go put in the enchantment thing. Bait. Go put in the bait thing. Corrupted fragments will just stick in here. Same with this stuff, since this is stuff that we constantly get. Take out all of this shit. Take out the fishing bait. The corrupted fragments over here alongside that. It's right there. More bait. That's my bait. This shit over here. This shit over here. This seems pretty organized. There you go. Some sea lanterns. Is there anything? Some golden apples. What's the point of these? You can't sell them. Like, not really. It's such a weird drop. Take these out. Because we actually enchant quite a bit. I think that's good. I don't want to deal with that right now. So let's put in the bait first. Bow, bow, bow. Ba-down. Down. Why is it considered fishing bait? That's so weird. Oh, this is corrupted bait. Okay. I guess we don't have a gold one, which is kind of weird, but it makes sense. There's no fishing event today. Should we go lava fishing? Is this considered? No, it's not. It's not considered a sea creature. I don't think that'd be a good idea. I don't think it'd be a good idea at all. Damn you. God damn you. How dare you cuck me like that. I'm gonna make another one. Well, I think we need to add an extension right here. Right here. What's it? Somewhere like right here. Eventually. do I make? Like, I make pre-made chests, and then I don't know where I put them afterwards. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, over here. We do need. Ooh, there you go. I was gonna say we do need the galooshes, but they're actually right here. There you go. We have a couple armor sets right here that I want to put on display. Just gonna take a minute. Well, you really shouldn't. We just need armor stands. I like the way these armor stands are though. You can only have a limited amount. This thing we can upgrade. I think I'm gonna wait till we're level 24. Alright, what are we doing? Rooms. Down. And then at the crafting table, the trades. I don't know why it wasn't showing up the other day. Was that when I didn't have the thing? I'm not gonna go sell these in the bazaar. I just don't want them. I just flat out don't want them anywhere near me. Why do I have 200k? Yeah, that should be my bank. Should have had 40k. Alright. We got our skunk. Okay. And then, I wonder who. Look, man. I know it seems dumb, but as soon as we get into mithril mining again, holy shit. Holy shit. We's gonna have some good shit. That's all I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? So how much does this do? It does 30%. Nah. Bazaar. Catas are still being fucking insane. Yeah. So expensive. Oh, so expensive. Oh, you know what? That's because I was buying 16, not 24. I was like, that's not how expensive it was the other day. No. I bought 16 the other day. That's still really expensive. Yo, magician, welcome, man. You followed the other day. Did you follow on stream? I didn't thank you. Thank you for following. I noticed that. I noticed it after stream. I don't know if you followed during the stream or if it was after stream, but I don't remember thanking you. So thanks for following. Appreciate you. Appreciate all my followers. I fucking broke. Oh. See, I usually see those faces, like these, like in Torum. Yeah. I'm gonna start talking about Torum a lot. I'm gonna start talking about Torum just like an annoying amount, but it's okay, because Torum is so much fun. Ooh, there's another one. Every weekend we get one, and on the rare occasion we get one throughout the week. How much do you want? You want 16? Ooh, expensive. Why are you so expensive? Fuck you. I'm still gonna I'm still gonna upgrade you, but fuck you. How much is that even? Just right now. Ooh, that's not that bad. I thought you were more expensive. Alright. And yeah, we need to do Eduardo. Eduardo has some shit he needs to get done. Down. I want Eduardo to be amazing. And I think he can be. I really do. Is that everything? Are you done? We've been freed. The curse. It finally ends. I've had this man's in my backyard for the last 16 days. He just doesn't want to go. Oh, he took the he took the sheep with him, the fucker. He said, alright. I feel like I should put these somewhere else. Like, that one's already done, right? Sugarcane should be done. Not cocoa beans. Gold is done. Coal is done. Gravel. I don't know if gravel's done, actually. I think it's just XP. And I know it's better to do it by hand. Oh, gravel's done. I didn't realize that. Obviously these guys are done. I'm not even organizing them. I just kind of I'm a little hyper today. I don't know why. I woke up like 5 minutes ago like, I forgot about stream. But the reason why I forgot, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I didn't forget about stream. It's the fact that I forgot to plug in my phone. That's what I forgot to do. So my stream just like was not active. We don't need cow anymore, right? We don't need redstone. We don't need mushroom. I think we finished quartz, right? I think we finished quartz. Oh, here. Put down, put down, put down, put down, put down, put down, put down. I think we finished quartz. Quartz is done. Yes, sir. What about carrot? Did we do carrot? I think we did carrot, right? Oh my god. We're actually getting through these like pretty quickly to the point where I actually have to make more. Put down, put down. I'm not gonna place down Hearthstone because that's not worth it. Same with Mithril. Eventually I will get those done, don't get me wrong. Sand. I don't think it's done. Gold is done. Sand is not done. Right? Oh no, sand is done. Okay, because I remember leaving this one and then being like, oh, it's fine. Like I'm just gonna do it sometime, cause of how cheap it was. And then gold is obviously done. Yeah, 268 collection. I would fucking hope so. I mean, I guess we should start. I'm not gonna do the cactus. Fuck you. Ice is done. Oh my god, redstone is done. We literally, huh? I did not expect that. I thought I made a decent amount of minions that would last me for a while, and they did. Don't get me wrong. But shit. We don't need to do Enderman. We have all that shit. Shit. What do we do, guys? Oh no. I don't want to upgrade a blaze minion. But I thought about the revenue minion. I mean, okay. Let's go look at our collections now. Oh, it's here, me. This one's not full, right? Put down, put down, put down, put down, put down, put down. Put down. Put down. Okay. Oh my god. Put down. Let's go check out our collections. So, we have 3 in mining, which is weird. I think it's the Mithril, Hardstone, and Titanium. Mycelium. Titanium doesn't have a thing. Oh, I don't know how to do math. That's 4. Not placing down a mycelium minion because that's spatial. This one doesn't have a minion as far as I know. This one's super slow and this one's super slow. So, mining, down. Farming, I guess we should do cactus. I know we should do cactus. Let's just go down the line and say fuck it. Or cocoa beans. How do you even do the cocoa beans one? What is the point of the enchanted cookie? What are you gonna do for me, dog? You gonna make me an adrenaline potion? Oh, that makes sense, because it's like coffee beans. Ah. You're gonna make me some replenish? Is that what you do? Oh, yes it is. Oh, okay, this is replenish. I don't care about that. Okay. What's next? Melon. You're already down. Mutton. We just finished shooting. Another word. I don't think it's worth it. Is it? Probably is. But I'm not going to. Just because I probably will. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna upgrade alchemy purely by speed potions, to be honest. There's pumpkin. There's kicking. Tree already have down. So close. There's pork chops. Pork chops? Pork chop. Pork chop. Where the fuck is the pork chop guy? Because I have no doubt whatsoever I have a pig minion somewhere. I remember because I had 32 enchanted mutton. Not mutton. Enchanted pork chop. Uncooked pork chop. And I remember being like, what the fuck? Where is it? And then I went throughout the entire island looking for it. I have no doubt. I need to check to make sure. I have little doubts. But let's see. Did I really not have one? Then what the fuck did I have that thing for then? I don't have a rabbit minion either. I don't. That's so weird. Then what did I want that thing for? Alright, well. Do I have wood in here? I don't think I have wood at all. Oh yeah, I have it in my sack, that's why I forget. I forget. I don't know how I forget, considering the fact, like, of how long I've played this game. You know what? No, we will use oak. Should I just, like... I think I have pig, actually. I think I have pig. I might. Yeah. God damn you. Pigs. The bane of my existence. Low key. Just a bit. No. Imagine if this isn't how you make make pig minions. I'd be so disappointed. Where are you? And ba-dow. I think he's very cute. He's very adorable. You know what? You might just end up not being the bane of my existence if you keep that act up. He's cute. Oh no, that makes him not cute. It makes him look like a serial killer, which he kind of is, but you know. I digress. Alright, bud. The fuck you need? Fucker. Buy instantly. Ooh, you're expensive. You're kind of expensive, boy. Okay. Well, we're waiting for that to fill in. I did not expect him to be that expensive. See, the other reason why I thought I had made one is because during the 3rd anniversary where there was all the pigs everywhere, I had, I was like, oh yeah, pork prices are probably super low right now, so I should sell. Or I should upgrade these guys. So I thought I did, and then I didn't. Now I'm very disappointed with myself. Yo. How much is 8 again? God damn it. I don't know how to count. I started dragging it and I was like, wait. There you go. Not for 3 days. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, no. Diver armor, you fucker. Alright, well, let's see. Which? To ammo or blue Arky? Ammo? Arky. Ammo? Arky. I mean, Ammo's very close to leveling up. Not that it will matter, but he is very close to leveling up. Oh, they're actually matching, which is so weird. Oh, and they're both like right on the edge. Oh, you know what? I think we might do flying fish. Just to get him over the edge real quick. Oh, I shouldn't do that, actually. Remember how much it took to get him over the edge last time. Let's do ammo. It's been a while. And I want him to level up decently quick. So for fishing XP, we're at 487 on the edge of 3. Yo! Okay, I'm excited. And there you go, ammo 66. Let's switch over to Arky. Switch over to Flying Fish. And there we go! Fuck yeah, baby. 23. And that means we're in the final stretch. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. I'm very excited, actually. Man. This is taking fucking forever. What do you want? There is no pigs. If you want to reach pigs, you have to summon them, my friend. I know, it's a crazy concept, but I don't know what you expected. I'm be real. That's usually how most things work. Alright. So, I think we're done here. Can you summon pigs? You're just not gonna summon any? 17.6. Oh, well, you know what? I have to upgrade you anyway. And then here's a bunch of spiked bait because I'm lazy. And yeah, we never have to worry about spiked bait again. Ba-dow. Ba-dow. 32. Need 32 more of these shits. So expensive. Why so expensive? It's more than 1k for each one. What is wrong with you? I feel like usually I wouldn't really care that much. How the fuck did they escape? Oh. Me immediately, oh. That's kinda awkward. I was wondering why he wasn't summoning any either. Fuck pigs. Smart as fuck. None of the sheep escaped. Why? Because the sheep were good boys. What do you want from me? I need 128 more. I don't have the money for that. So I'm leaving. Goodbye. Tier 7. That's not good. Mio, you're like, that's not good at all. I should probably put into that. So we're gonna be here for a second. So now, yeah, it's a smaller lobby. It's not a small lobby though. Sir, there you go. So you don't have anything in you. You over here have nothing in you. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know how much you have in you. It's still to our old friend over here. It's been a while. And there we go. 1.2 mil. Let's go. I forgot what I was doing. 1278. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. I'm sure it's a thing to flip those. By the way, like I have no doubt. All right. Because I think we have a few in here. Yep. And there's nothing in the forge because these prices were being fucking insane last time I saw. That's not even worth it at that point, is it? I don't even think it is. It can't be. Fuel tanks better be selling right now. 500k or above. Really? No wonder it didn't sell. I mean, I don't know if I want to put them up for 498 or 474. I think I'm gonna put them up for 474. I'm just gonna put them all at the same one, because, I just don't wanna. I don't wanna be thrifty anymore. Alright, and now here, after this one, of course, after these two, here is where we see whether or not we're actually going to have money. I don't know why, but cobblestone has been super duper low for the last, like, fucking week. So, let's see. Ooh, they're getting lower. Why are they getting so low? I don't think I mined during the weekend. I think I mined for like 5 seconds. Yeah, we're still at 39. Not bad, but definitely do work on that later today. I'm actually not gonna be home today, now that I think about it. So, what now, boys? I guess back into the pig mines. How much did you want? You wanted 128, right? I don't know why I came back. I could have just, like, waited somewhere else for it, but you know what? Whatever. 128. Here we go. Expensive. Use a lot of money, and I don't really appreciate that. So, I just wanted to let you know that real quick. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Let's go barn fishing, boys! Whoa! I prefer barn fishing over squid fishing, I'll be real with you. Squid fishing's a lot, you know, you gotta spend your money to be there. It's just not worth it. I'd rather do regular fishing. Also, I feel like regular fishing should give me more XP, but I'm actually not sure. I haven't checked yet. I assume it does. So, yeah. No. I'm sorry. Right here? Right here. Alright. Down. So, I don't know why Badline hasn't been giving me sound. One of the reasons it could be, was that around the time, it's fine if I have to be constantly going back and stuff, by the way, I don't really mind. One of the reasons it could be is that, that I was trying to set up voice meter potato, right? So that way I would have more effects in my voice and, like, be able to listen to music during recording specifically. Yeah, it might have been stealing the sound from everything, which it looks like it was kind of trying to do. But even then, it's still not working now. Why did you do that? I pressed 6C. It seems like it's still kind of doing that though. Like, there's no sound right now. I didn't restart it or anything because stream was already super late. Oh no, my bitch. It's fine. I wrote the word bitch the other day. Nobody noticed. It was funny. But nobody noticed. There you go. I wrote it out in string. Oh, is it all going to my combat sack? How convenient. Ah! Fucker! Down. David Chief. Don't like the name David. Oh my god. I don't like the name David because it's the name of my, one of my ex-friends. Boyfriend. He was like a huge piece of shit. I just don't like D names, to be honest. I don't think I've had a good experience with anybody who has a D in their name. Let's see. Like, in, like, the forefront of their name. Capital. The first. Oh, I just cracked the crap out of my neck. I don't know if you could hear that, but... D names. I can't think of a new one. Desmond has bad experience with that. David, Daniel, Any variations of those, of course. Like Davy, Danny. You know, I don't think I've met a Davy. No, you know what? I think I have on Sea of Thieves. Yo, a alpha person, welcome. I see. I see. I don't know how I feel about this, man. Too many alphas in the room, man. I'm gonna start squaring up, man. Gets new Fury immediately starts threatening them. It's okay, man. We'll be best buds. It's gonna be great. Turn up my mic. Is it low? It might be also that I'm kind of mumbling. See, I was told that the yellow on the mic thing is where it's perfect. But also I never talk up to the yellow. I don't know. Yellow's a scary. Yeah. Get it to red. Nah. Nah. I keep my audio pretty low, to be honest. Mainly, okay, but mainly it's because, like, right now I'm mumbling. Usually I mumble. I'm be real with you. Like, I'm not a very loud speaker. Really, really quiet, is it? Oh no. Then I'll just speak up physically then, instead of turning it up on there, because I tend to randomly get excited and scream directly into the mic. And I really don't want you guys to suffer through that. I try not to. I try to control myself as best as I can. But also, I tend to scream a lot, so not often. Not often while playing Hypixel. But like right now, like whenever I get overly excited, my voice immediately starts to get raised. That's why usually the audio is kind of low. I don't know. I'm sure there's things to help out with that, like equalizers. That's a thing, right? That's what those things do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad with tech stuff, but like obviously I have to get better as a streamer. But also I'm really bad at tech stuff. Um, I will get better at it eventually. I've been trying to set up the voice meter potato, and dude, that thing is I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I was gonna actually search up a tutorial for it rather than try and figure out things for myself, because that's usually what I do. Usually it's a bad idea, but I do it anyway. I feel like we're not getting that many sea creatures. 3 minutes 9. What happened to the other day, man? I was sitting here just getting shits in like patow, patow, patow. Come on, let's get going. I leveled you up. I'm actually really happy with how my black cat is leveling. At level 50? Not bad. Considering the amount of times that we've used him, because I think this is the time that I've most actively used him. Also, so originally I was going to put Arky in the experimentation table. Um, that's kind of rude. Can I? No. Okay. It's okay. Not what I meant to do. Black cat. 50% combat XP. Aatrox is happening. So I think I was gonna go level him up like just by himself, probably like zealot farming. But I think once Aatrox is here, that's when I'll level him up instead. I wanted to level him up before Aatrox, but we still have a couple of levels we need in Revenant anyway. We just need like the last one. I think we're like halfway through it. I might be wrong, not gonna lie. But I think what we'll do is just that. Say fuck it. Let him level up through that. I do want to spend most of Aatrox going either after Spider or Wolf. Either one. I kind of want to go for Wolf a little bit more. Even though, just honestly, yeah, just because it's really annoying compared to Spiders. Spiders is fun. Wolves is annoying. But Wolves also make you the most profit, and also, I don't know. I just want it gone. The ring does something, the Hunter's ring. I don't remember what it does, but it does something that's useful. That or it's the... No. I think it's like 5% heals. Oh, wait. It also has the Overflex, which is something we kind of want. I just need to generally, like, make the orb, though, for that, admittedly. See, there we go. Now we're popping off. I just generally need to make the actual orb for it. I feel like if I were to get one, like, even, like, even borrowing one, Um, I feel like we'd be able to get through the fire trail. Also, like, if we were to upgrade Arky, like, right now, we would be able to get through it. But I'm actually pretty broke. Yeah. My expenses... My expenses have just been going up this entire time. While regaining, like, nothing back. Because, like I said before, like, I make most of my money off of cobblestone. So right now, when cobblestone prices are tanking, I'm not making any money. Okay. We could do this right now, actually. So first, why? Please. What's 81 minus 256? God damn it. I'm not gonna do the math for that. I'm not concerned. Pow. Not you. Over here, compactor. Are these expensive? These are not expensive. I was gonna say, if they're expensive, I could sell those instead. But even then, the prices for those tank too. Because I remember, at least one I had checked, but that was a couple months ago, it was like at 400k. I have no idea what's happening. Is there a reason for this? Or is it just like prices fluctuating just to fluctuate? Because coal prices have been like skyrocketing while cobblestone prices have been fucking lowering. Oh, wait, do I have sound? Wait. I've had sound this entire time. Dear God. I didn't even know that. Yo, let's fucking go. So yeah, I think it was just voice meter that was fucking up the sound. And I don't know if they fixed it or not, or if it's just like my computer decided to stop being a little bitch. But it's not crashing anymore during streams either. So fuck yeah. I need to start editing videos. I say this like every stream. It's because I think about it every stream. I have been getting a little bit more organized with my stuff though. Like I have like pictures and stuff for like my stream announcements, which is kind of nice. It's not a big thing, but hey, it's a thing. Also, so I've started doodling because I want to get better at drawing. I've always wanted to get better at drawing, at least to the point where I can convey what I want to somebody else, you know? Because like I like having things in a specific way. It's one of the reasons why I've never asked for a commission of anything, because I know I would be picky and like just be like, yeah, it's cool, even though I don't think it's cool. That's why I make everything myself, because fuck it. But also I'm not good at it. So I either have two things. Either I can pre-draw the picture and be like, yo, could you make this but like actually good? Thanks. I'm sure that's a thing, right? Would that be a dick move? I don't think that's a dick move. Either that or make the things myself, which wouldn't be too hard. I just need to get better at it. So I've started doodling. I found a sketchbook of mine like last week. Also, I cleaned my closet like last week. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm still very proud of myself. Yo, Devilish Diamond, welcome to the stream. Hello. Devilish Diamond. That's a pretty good name. Reminds me of Diamond Dogs. DD from Metal Gear. I miss Metal Gear. Oh my god. The amount of craving that I just got in my entire body the moment that I remembered Metal Gear exists is insane. Which is funny because my... Oh, fucking hell. Sir. Diver armor annoying. What the fuck? My ringtone, you guys can sometimes hear it in the background, and people rarely caught me while I'm on stream, but it has happened. It's actually the codex. From Metal Gear Solid 3. The tring tring. It's very nice. That was not at all how it sounds, but you know what I mean. And then like the alert sound whenever you find an enemy. That's my notification sound. It's very nice. It makes me happy. It makes me very happy. Just every once in a while. Just XP, to be honest. Just fishing a fish. Can't stop, won't stop. Bow, 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 bow. We've been fishing like the entire week. I think that's why my views have been dying. Oh no. I'm not doing anything interesting. I'm just sitting at the barn. Sitting at the barn with the homies. The homies who are gonna be assassinated right now. Ba-dow. Goodbye, my friends. See that corrupted one down there? Okay, there we go. Dude, fucking die. Here you go. Yeah, sure. What's your in-game tag? Is it Devilish Diamond? I just ask that you don't randomly uh like drag me into other games and shit. Oh, well. Did I spell it wrong? I might have spelled it wrong. I don't know how to spell shit. Oh, there's a space in between. I know I spelled the devilish wrong. I just don't know how. Shit. Oh no. There's no L here. Imagine not knowing how to spell devil. Oh man. You know what? I can't handle this. I gotta rewrite the whole name. Is that a double L? I can't tell. I guess we'll find out. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. There you go. I'm so bad at spelling. Honestly, the thing is, I'm actually not bad at spelling. I just can't fucking see. Oh yeah, I got a warp. Oh, well, there you go. It's nice that it just drags you into my lobby. It was really weird. Like, I think last stream, I was fishing here, and one of my viewers had decided to join me as well. And then a third one joined me. But, like, they weren't in the party. So, completely empty lobby, just us two. And then, just, like, the third one just, like, goes into a random one and just ends up in ours. It was crazy. It was cool. And you gave me fish with us. That was kind of rude. Where'd you go? Did you just suicide? Sir? Oh, okay, hi. I just look over and then I just see jump and then just gone. Disappeared. You know what I've been watching lately? How I Met Your Mother. I've been watching I've been hardcore watching How I Met Your Mother, and I didn't realize, like, how big this series is. I don't know why. Like, I always knew it was long, but I've never actually, like, I've seen every single episode, but I watched it on cable. You know, like, I never, like, actually sat down and watched every single episode, like, from front to bottom. I would, you know, like, go about my day, and then How I Met Your Mother would be on its regularly scheduled time, and I'd always pop in. And then I was used to watching, like, repeat episodes, like, a lot, because they would repeat, like, the same ones. And then every once in a while, they would, like, actually add, like, you know, the obscure episodes, I guess. I don't fucking know. It was really weird. But I've never rewatched the entire thing, one, because I've already watched, like, literally 98% of the show. And I remember once, I think I tried to rewatch the entire thing, because I wanted to make sure that I had seen every single episode, you know. But this was also, like, right after my cable stopped, and I had still been watching it. So I was just kind of used to watching repeat episodes anyway, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it, like, I'll actually watch something else. Because it was, like, a new access thing, like Hulu and all that stuff for me at the time. But yeah. And then, yeah, I didn't actually go through and watch them. Now it's been, like, a couple years. It's been, like, 5 years since I've, like, rewatched everything. So I'm like, dude, you wanna know what I fucking love? I was getting high as fuck, by the way. I was, like, in my car, high as fuck, and I was like, you wanna know what I fucking love? Like, more than anything. I talk to myself, by the way. I'm low-key insane. Don't worry about it. You wanna know what would be absolutely smashing right now? Somehow I Met Your Mother. So then I didn't look at how many seasons there are. I didn't look at anything. I was just like, alright, jump straight into it. Right? Usually I estimate how long a series is going to last me so I have something to watch at the end of it. And man, it's like, I still don't know, like, how many seasons there are. They haven't met her yet. But I know we're ranging towards the end already. I would say, like, we're 3/4 in. A little bit. But it's really fucking good. Like, I'm rewatching it, I'm just like, man, I fucking love this show. And also, Barney Stinson is such a piece of shit. Like, I didn't realize it as a kid, because as a kid, I thought he was awesome. Like, when I was younger, I was like, man, I want to be that guy. Fuck yeah, rich bitches, and a huge dick to everyone, but in a funny way. That's where it's at. Also, he seems like the type of guy who would He seems like the type of guy who would finger gun, which you know is a plus A in my book. But oh yeah, no, he's a huge piece of shit. Like I'm like watching the series and like he says things sometimes and I'm just like, oh my god, Barney. Holy shit. Like there is this one scene. This is the most recent one that I can think of, but it's while they're dating, Robin and Barney. I think it's the first time because I remember them dating again, but I have no idea. Mainly because I remember them waking up in a hotel room and then taking care of a baby, then being like, whose fucking baby is this, dog? And then running out. And that scene never happened. So I'm assuming they're dating again. They're gonna date again. I don't remember. I watched the series like super long ago, so I don't remember every little detail. I just remember most of it. Surprisingly, I remember a lot of it, to be honest. Um, but yeah, he was like, yeah, like me and Robin have done some stuff. Like, once I drink like a peach schnapps shop like out of her belly button, and then Ted was like, and and he was like, yeah, she didn't really like it. Like she said it was weird, and like when she woke up and shit. And I was just like, sir, how ballsy do you have to be to put a peach schnapps into your girlfriend's fucking belly button while she's sleeping? One, two, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But also just touching your, I don't know, at least for me, I've like touching your partner's body while they're asleep is kind of weird, unless you guys have been in a serious relationship for a while. That brings up a story. I remember once I woke up next to my boyfriend and he was in between my legs and I smacked the shit out of him. It was really funny. It was really really funny. But like he was trying to be romantic and shit and like wake me up, and like I literally like cuz I woke up cuz he has a beard. So or he had a beard. And he like hit me with it on my thigh. So then I immediately closed my legs on him, smacked the shit out of his head and was like, "Stop." Go back to bed. And then he was like, wait, but babe, and I'm like, I'm sleeping. Like I'm usually very nice and sweet, I would say, especially in relationships. I'm a very loving person. But also you don't fuck with my sleep, dog. I'm sleeping right now, alright? You don't wake me up during that shit, alright? It doesn't help that I was working at like LA Italian and I don't know what it was about LA Italian, dude. I think it was because I worked longer hours. Because I definitely like have more of a toll on my body at this job. But oh, you know what? I should probably clear out, huh? You know what? No, we got 2 minutes. Every 20 minutes. Every 10 minutes. So, like, I don't know what it was about LA Italian. I think it was because I was working longer hours, but I would sleep like a lot more. Like now I sleep like 4, maybe 3 hours. On a bad day, 3 hours. Is it? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know that. I thought it was every 5 minutes. Or every 10 minutes, sorry. You said 5 minutes. It's fine. I don't care that much. I'm sorry, thank you for the tellings. But appreciate you, Diamond. Appreciate you, my friend. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, I don't know. Like I would sleep like a while though. I felt kind of bad, cause his house was basically like a second house to me, despite us dating for like barely any amount of time. But like I would just like go to his house and I just pass out. I don't know what it was about his house, but like his house like made me pass out. So I'd literally show up at his house at like 4 in the morning after work, and he'd be like, "Oh hey," and I'd be like, "Oh hey," smooch, and then I'd go strip and then just fucking pass out in his bed. I was gonna sleep in his bed with my work clothes. My work clothes. Okay, so I used to sleep in my work clothes, which, now that I think about it, was super gross. I don't know what the fuck was up with like, barely got a job Jack, but like he was kind of nasty. I swear. Not too bad. Not too bad. Like he wouldn't do anything gross to the food or anything, but it's just the fact that he wouldn't shower after work. He'd shower like the next morning, usually because I was really tired. Which is kind of understandable because like I would get home and then I would like drop, like just you know. But I would also sleep in my outside clothes. I take off my chef coat, but I would still be wearing my jeans and like my undershirt. Which what the fuck? Whoa. Um, which is still it's still pretty gross though, you know, because I used to work in a kitchen, so I would like sell pizza and like Italian food and stuff, Italian pasta. Oh man, oh man. Fuck the manager, low key. Manager was a dick, dude. Manager was a huge dick. I once dropped like 5 gallons worth of marina sauce, but man, fuck that guy. Like he just like he didn't yell at me about it, admittedly. So like, don't fuck him too bad. But also at the same time, it hurt my feelings. I felt real bad, right? It's cause I was going outside and then there's a gap, right? So then the gap pulled my cart to the side, and I didn't get a chance to actually catch it because I caught it with one hand, but it was like 5 gallons worth. So it like completely toppled over, like right in front of the store. And he didn't yell at me about it. He scolded me about it. He didn't yell at me about it, but still, fuck that guy. It was very mean. Cause like he wouldn't. So he wouldn't yell at me. I don't know why he wouldn't yell at me. I think it's because I was like everyone's favorite when I worked there. But he was very passive aggressive, like very passive aggressive. So he was just like, wow, in all of my years, in all 23 years of working, I've never seen anyone drop that before. Wow. Like shit like that, like side comments, snide comments, bitch comments. It's stupid. It's stupid. It made me mad. Well, it didn't make me mad at the time. Now it makes me mad. At the time, I was just like, I'm sorry, I dropped 5 gallons worth of marinara sauce. Even though we have like 4 gallons in the back. And honestly, these were just like random backups we were making because it was really slow. And because they wanted to teach me how to make marinara sauce. But you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Roy. You're mean to me. Okay. So like he was never mean, but he was really passive aggressive. Like my grandma died, like right before Thanksgiving, right? Like right before Thanksgiving, like 2 days before Thanksgiving, like 2 years ago, like a year ago, right? A year ago. And this fool, right? So like I keep my shit private. Like I don't tell people shit. When it comes to like very like deep like yo, I'm fucking struggling right now. Like I keep that shit private, you know, because those are my problems. Those aren't his problems. Those aren't the store's problems. I keep my personal life in my personal life. I keep my business life in my business life. It makes sense, right? So I didn't tell a single person my grandma died. My grandma was very special to me, by the way. Like very very special. Like I've lived with her my entire life. Um, so I didn't tell anybody. I was like, nah, 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 nah. You know, just cause like this is my grandma. You know, I'm sad about it. I don't want anybody to know. So this like 60-something-year-old man, 60. Oh, hello. You're not you're not supposed to be alive. A 60-year-old man, right? I'm like 19, like 18 at no, not 18. I'm like 19, like 20 at the time. Right, this fool, this man's, he goes and everybody. He tells everybody in the store what happened. And I was just like, dog? And like he was really confused, and like I'm pretty sure he thought I was lying about my grandma dying because it was 2 days before Thanksgiving. It was 2 days before Thanksgiving. So like, and like I already had the days off. So basically I didn't work for an entire week because I had like a 3-day weekend. And then I had like Thanksgiving and stuff. And like it's like mandatory to work on holidays and shit. So like he thought I like weaseled out of it, and like no, I didn't. Um, so I went ahead and I was just like, you know what, fuck you. And when I came back to the store, right? And like honestly, I didn't even like it wasn't even a fuck you. My grandma had just died. I didn't want to work. What do you mean? So when I came back, right? Everyone was like, "Hey, like how are you doing?" And I was just like, "Oh, I'm fine. Like how are you guys doing?" And then like everyone was all, "Hey, hope to see you again, Devilish. Thank you for hanging out." Have a nice day. If you like the content, you should totally follow. Ahaha. Good night, sweet dreams. Stay safe wherever you go. I don't know what you're gonna do, but me promoting following follows now because so okay, so like a problem that I'm having is that all of my viewers aren't new viewers. They're all I got 2 new viewers today actually, which is very nice. But all my viewers are repeat viewers, which makes me happy. Thank you guys for rewatching. But I need to get out there, man. I need to get out there. I need to start using TikToks, the Instagrams. Gotta start promoting. I'm gonna catch catch me outside of Walmart next to the Girl Scouts. Like, hey, I'll buy you a cookie if you fucking follow me, dog. But you gotta actually watch. Like, I'm gonna force them to sit down and watch 10 minutes of my content. If they don't like it, then they don't get a follow. They still get a cookie though. But I don't want people following me just for the sake of following me. I only want people following me if they actually like my content. So, basically the story. I came back and like I remember like everyone was like very like sympathetic with me. Like very like, are you okay? Like grabbing my like shoulder, my back, like patting me. Like, hey, like what up? And then I was just like sitting there like completely like okay. Obviously I wasn't, but like I'm really good at acting when it comes to that type of stuff. Um when I'm okay, so here's a very very weird thing about me. You can tell I'm depressed if I'm very happy. Because I hum a lot more, I sing a lot more, and also that those are things that I do while I'm happy as well. Is the thing. I just basically pretend to be happy whenever I'm sad. It always works. It always works. It's like smiling when you're crying because whenever you smile, your brain sends a signal being like, "Hey yo, happy movement, let's go." So usually whenever I'm depressed, that's when I start like putting an effort to like start humming, singing, effort to like I don't know, like bake cookies, shit like that. But um so I was like perfectly fine from like what it seemed. So like one of my friends is like, "How have you been?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine. I was thinking about buying a new Xbox later. The X just came out like this weekend. I don't know if it was that weekend or not, but you know, general conversation. I was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a new Xbox soon. I'm really excited for that." I never did. But I was like, I'm really excited for that, and like, you know, like whatever, and like, oh yeah, I saw a bunch of my family this weekend. It was really nice. Like, I missed them a lot, and it was like the first time in a couple weeks where all of us were like together, in a couple months actually, and everyone was like, okay. Like, and then like they kind of like stopped giving me sympathy and stuff, like started like going back to work like regularly. But I remember my manager, right? My manager was next to me while one of my coworkers was asking me like how I was doing. And like at the time I didn't know anybody knew that my grandma died. At the time I thought it was just like, "Oh, they're just being nice to me." Like they thought I was sick. Like that's really sweet of them. So I was just like, "No, no, I'm fine. Just a little cold. Whatever." Um so I was like, "That's really sweet of them. Aw, like they actually care. Like whether or not like when I'm out sick and stuff. That's really nice. Like they care to care, not cause I'm gone. Like it's very nice." Yeah, no, they thought my grandma, or they knew my grandma died. Yeah, they knew I was in mourning. That's why they were being nice to me. Which of course, like, thank you. Still, you're being nice. I appreciate that. But also at the same time, how the fuck you know? And then I don't know. I think it was a mix between, oh shit, he's not telling anyone that his grandma died, and I spread it throughout the store, and a mix between he's lying. His grandma didn't die because he's telling everyone he's fine. So it was that my grandma died. I was just keeping it a secret, like a good little boy. And but so like I think like the next week, because I don't like leaving people alone if they're waiting for someone. It's always been like a habit for me. So like if somebody's waiting for their ride or like waiting for their bus or like they're walking home, like I'll walk them home. I'll wait for the bus with them. You know, I'll sit outside and I'll wait with them. It's always been a habit of mine. It's just because here in like where I used to live, it was like it wasn't too ghetto, but it was still ghetto. And there's like a lot of girls would get like not kidnapped, but there's a lot of attempts basically, and there's a lot of like pedophiles. There's a lot of like that stuff. So what I would do is I would wait for them because honestly, like people are less likely to fuck with me. I am very intimidating if I like really want to be. I haven't been as of late. I'm sure like I don't give off that vibe anymore, but I can still. So you know, I would wait with them. I care about my friends. I care about everyone, like even strangers, like or not strangers, of course, but like acquaintances. You know, like I'd still like wait outside for them. Or with them, and then like after like my pickup comes, you know, that's when I'll leave because I didn't want to leave them alone. It's a bad area. So I was waiting with one of my coworkers, and we actually ended up bonding a bit. So I was like, could I like? I think she told me something about like her dead mom as well. Um, and I was like, not her mom, but like dead relative, like something like that. And like I was like, hey, could I tell you like a secret that I've been like kind of keeping to myself, and I haven't really had anybody to talk to about. Um, and she's like, yeah, 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 of course. And I'm like, so my grandma died last week. And like I'm really sad about it, but like you know I'm processing it. Things happen. Um, but the thing is that Roy has been really weird about it, and I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm lying about it. And like he hasn't said anything directly except for like you know how he is like passive aggressive comments. But I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know whether or not that's something I should say something about or like do something about. And and so the subject kind of flipped here a little bit because she didn't tell me to actually do anything. She didn't give me any advice on it. Thinking back on it, I probably should have asked her or somebody else for advice on it. But I just remember being really pissed off about it and then just being like, whenever I'm really pissed off, I like to just let things go because they don't really matter that much. And honestly, it really didn't. Like, fuck, fuck you guys. It really didn't. Like, you know, I kept working there for like a year afterwards. So, like, I guess it didn't really matter. There's not, like, basically bad. If I had actually done anything, bad things would have come out of it. I'm happy with the way that life had progressed in that moment. But, like, she told me, she's like, wait, you haven't told anybody your grandma died? And I'm like, no, like, I like to keep that type of stuff to myself, especially because, you know, like, I'm grieving. Like, I like privacy. And she was like, uh, dude, everybody knows. And I was like, what? And then she's like, yeah, everybody knows. Like everyone was talking about it while you were gone. Like every single person in the store knows your grandma died. And like I was just sitting there and like I would like had my mouth open, like I was just like stunned. I was like, I hadn't told anybody. Literally not a single person in the entire casino knew except for my general manager. And I was like, Roy was gossiping and he told everyone my grandma had died. What? Why is that okay? Hello? Sir, you're my manager. Why are you gossiping about my grandma's death? That's fucking weird. Right? And she was like, oh my god, like I'm so sorry, like like I said, like everybody knows. Like I thought you had told people because you wanted distance and stuff. And I was like, no, like the only thing I had asked if like I can't work the front whenever there's an old lady basically in the front, because like whenever I see one I start crying because my grandma's dead. And which was true, by the way. Some people found it as an excuse and they forced me to work the front anyway. Also fuck them, because they would do that a lot, where I'd be like, I'm not comfortable with this, can I work the back for a little bit, or can you switch? And they'd be like, no, just because like they didn't want to work the front instead. It was usually pizza station. It was like the stupidest shit to like have ever existed. um Kind of pisses me off thinking back on it, but whatever. But yeah, I'd be like, yo, is it okay if I work the back for a little bit? And usually it'd be because, like, and they would never let me, honestly, which, fuck them for it. But usually it'd be because, like, a little old lady, I was literally the moment I was scratching my arm. Because a little old lady would pop up, and then, like, I'd get really teary eyed, and then I start fucking, like, almost sobbing, because, like, you know, my grandma just died. And this old lady, this old Mexican lady looks like my grandma, except with a gambling addiction. Ow. But, fuck that place. Fuck that place. But like, oh my god, like I think back on it sometimes and I'm just like, how did this homie think it was like a good idea? Like I said, he's like 60, dude. Like he has like such a loose tongue, so passive aggressive. Like, oh my god. But how did this dude like it really like pull up and was like, I'm gonna gossip about this 19-year-old's grandma dying, and I think it's gonna be funny. Like holy shit, dude! Like holy shit. And like I know it's gossip by the way. Like he didn't tell anybody out of concern. Like I know it's gossip because it was if it was out of concern they wouldn't have made me work the front when I asked them not to. You know. Like it was quite literally like fuck you guys. But thinking back on it, I have like quite a few horror stories when it comes. What was that? What did you just throw? Uh, how dare you? The disrespect. The disrespect. But like, dude, I actually have like quite a few horror stories about that place. Not too many, but like a decent amount. Mainly with the employees, to be honest, because I feel like so I know I have some crazy stories, like crazy customer stories, but at the same time, I can't really consider them crazy stories just because like I worked in a casino, you know, like all of them were crazy. They were all drunk, so yeah, I'm trying to get used to like actually doing it every 5 minutes. These homies, these homies bad at homing. These are not the homing homies. Not the true homies. Homie homies. Uh I'm not gonna do the rest of the pig order. Cause fuck it. I considered it, but I will not. We're at 17% by the way. We were like at 8%, like 5% when we started. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're moving up. We're moving up. I don't know. Is Atrix on actually tomorrow or is it on like later today? 15 hours. Yeah, no. It's later today. I was gonna say I wanted to get a little bit more fishing done, but it's fine. I'm gonna end stream at a regularly scheduled time, despite being late. Mainly because my tum hurts, and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten like at all. I ate a bunch last night actually. I ate a fuck ton last night cuz oh wow, completely forgot to mention this. Yesterday was my mother-in-law's basically my brother's wife's mom. So yeah, I think that'd be considered mother-in-law, right? I don't know. But she it was her birthday yesterday. It was really fun. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Fuck. Nice. Nice. Where the fuck did you come from? Where did that... Wait, what? Did that come after? I think that came after, right? Because I put this down and then just disappeared out of nowhere. Like, hi. Oh, this is dark bait. This is more fishing bait. This is a squid head. Does this go in there? Does this go in there? That goes in there. I'm actually gonna move this stuff down here. Okay, there you go. About... It's really fun. It's really cool. I left in like the middle of the party to go like visit one of my friends. It was fun. I felt bad. I only saw him for like an hour and was like, alright, bye. I'm gonna head back to the party. See ya. But I also wasn't gonna bring him because like no, I don't let anybody meet my family like at all. Like I'll let people meet my mom, but that's because I live with my mom. If I didn't live with my mom, nobody would meet my family. And honestly, like I still, I just don't bring people to the house. Honestly, I was thinking about bringing a couple girls over, though, admittedly. Mainly because I'm usually home alone nowadays, like, during the day, because my little brother's not here. And, so I was thinking about bringing some girls over, but I don't know. Probably not. Because, like, I did clean my room. And, like, honestly, like, I don't really have that much left to clean. I just need to so okay. So I had a mess in my closet because I don't remember what it was, but somebody had come over and I needed my room to be clean. And it was while I was in the middle of organizing everything, and they were all clean clothes, like all super clean. I'm rewashing them, of course, because they've been in the closet for a year. But I threw them all in the closet, and then I blocked off the closet because, like I said, I was organizing my room. I think it was when Celeste came over to build my bed, and I had everything kind of like, uh, kind of spread out, not in the middle exactly, but just like there's parts where it was in the middle. Um, so yeah, there's parts where it was in the middle. So I had moved them all. I had moved them all. God damn you. I moved them all like into the closet, and then I blocked off the closet with like everything that was in the room. And then ever since then, I like haven't really gone and cleaned it, and like I never like really put in the effort to clean it, mainly because I would have to clean the stuff in front of it, and then the stuff behind it, and then just like everything, and I just like I wasn't willing to basically. And I actually did, and I reorganized all of them because I had cabinets from my old dresser, and then they were like cabinets, and then I had small cabinets. So I organized everything so that way they would fit perfectly into the small cabinets. Not everything's on display though, which I kind of liked about the long ones, which is the reason why I kept them for so long. I don't have the actual dresser, just the cabinets. I use them as makeshift boxes. But I set them up in the closet. I put them at the top, and like it's way cleaner now. I cleaned up all the clothes, and I've been slowly washing them because I had other clothes in my room that were just kind of like scattered around. So I've been like gathering them whenever I find them, and I like put them behind the door, so that way I get like reminded every single time I leave my room. Oh hey, remember to do these. And I'm almost done with all of them. I'm not very consistent in washing everything. Like I don't do it throughout the week, just specifically on Sundays or not Sundays, sorry, on Thursdays. Specifically on Thursdays because that's like my chore day. It's my Friday, and I just decided to like do all my chores like as soon as I'm off. And like done with streaming, just cause you know I don't have to stress about it throughout the weekend, and like I can keep the rest of the weekend for myself. So it's almost completely done. The only reason I haven't washed these is because they're like blankets and stuff. So I need to like wash them one by one. And there's also like towels, and I don't know how to wash the towels because they're white, and I know you're supposed to like use bleach and shit. So I haven't washed those either, but I'm gonna wash them soon. Honestly, like probably today. I was gone this weekend, so yeah. But yeah, yeah. I've been cleaning my room, cleaning my room very slowly but surely. Um, I have been also hanging my clothes. I've never hung my clothes in my life because I think that's stupid. But I've actually started hanging them, so it's pretty nice having like all of the clothing that I don't actually wear that often because I have a pair of jeans, a couple pair of jeans, and then five t-shirts that I go through the entire week, like my entire work week. Then I have like my pajamas, and then I have three sets of pajamas that I like switch throughout the week. So yeah. So yeah, I have a cabinet here that's empty in front of me. It used to be my bad boy cabinet, but my bad boy cabinet is now my where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oosh, that's gonna be annoying. I didn't even hit it at all. Oh man, that's a lot. But I don't know. Like my right side of my room needs to be re-cleaned again because I did make a little bit of a mess of it. And like I'm not willing to bring girls over. Like if my room's gonna be like super messy, just because like that's not cool, you know. It's kind of fucked up. Oh, that's why. It's because it's corrupted. I was like, why is it like so strong? There you go. Dude, I might end stream 15 minutes early. I'm like so hungry. My stomach is like, it's like convulsing into itself. Please. I don't know. And then I have like a couple of like things that I've never gone through. Like there's like boxes here that I've like never even once like went through. I'm really scared. Kind of don't want to go through them, but I really do because like if I go through them, there's like if because from the shadow of it, it looks like they're really disorganized games, and like cables in there, and then maybe some clothing at the bottom, but it looks like it's practically empty. Like 1/4 of the box is empty, and then the bottom one I have no idea. There's just like 2 plastic containers that I've had here, but I really wanna go through them and clean them up. And then there's a third one which I know is full, but I actually don't know what it's full with. I just know that it's full, and then I'm not gonna be able to organize or take anything out of it. But yeah. I do really want to do that, and then after I do that, fuck you. After I do that, I think the other thing I want to do is set up my games because I don't have I have a lot of games. Like I have a lot of PS3 games. I have a lot of Switch, Wii U, all of that shit. I have a bunch of them everywhere. So I was thinking of setting them up like either the Wii probably in the actual living room. God damn it, I forget that it does that. The Wii in like the actual living room because like Wii. Also we have like 2 of them, so I could set one in my room and then one over there. So Wii in there, and then for everything else, I was gonna put in my room, so that way when I bring a girl over, because the girls I'm gonna be bringing over are nerds, like video game nerds, you know, like that's my type. I don't like regular girls. Mine have to be a little quirky. But no, like I like video game nerds, shit like that, you know. Cause like I'm a video game nerd. It's what I'm into. And I also wanted to like just decorate the wall real quick, just with like some quick anime girls, so that way they know what they're walking into. Also, just so that way my room isn't like super duper plain, and like they can come in and like be like, oh wow, that's cool, and like be like, thanks, it's like one of my favorites. Um, Mochi Jam, she's an artist. She's my favorite artist. She's my favorite artist. I don't actually see her stuff that often now that I think about it, but she's my favorite artist. I love her. I haven't been to any cons in like years, so I haven't seen her. But I remember it was so funny. When I had met her, I was like totally fangirling because I was like, I love all of your stuff. Like I love it so much. Like I see your stuff online all the time, and like I follow you and everything, and like you're one of my favorite artists. I love your art style. Like it's just so cute. It's so good. And then like I didn't realize it at the time, but she was like super like hardcore blushing. She's like, oh my god, thank you. And like I think about that interaction sometimes, and like it just makes me happy. Makes me happy. Um, and then afterwards, I had bought like so much of her shit, dude. Like I spent like $70 like at that stand. Like my brother was like, hey, like stop spending so much money, you're gonna want to buy stuff later. And I was like, the only reason why I'm not buying stuff right or more right now is because like I don't want to be carrying it around and accidentally hurt it. Like I had only brought like one thing that was kind of big, and like I bought it because like she only had one left, and like I wanted it like super bad. And I have it somewhere. I don't know where exactly it is. I think it's behind my Xbox. Like behind the dresser underneath there, because it's really weird, but I put it there because I knew that's like the place where it would be the safest against the dresser, like pressed against the wall, just because it's pressed against the wall. It's not gonna get wrinkled, nothing's gonna drop on it, because this is my electronics section, so I don't have any drinks here except for the piss water bottle, which is for AFK and cobblestone. And like I never generally put food over here, like anything wet, like it's gonna be safe there basically. Like the only thing that's gonna get to it is dust, and it's inside plastic wrap. I never took it out of the plastic wrap, nor will I. um but I still have it. It's one of my favorite photos. I don't really look at it often, of course, but I do really really want to hang it somewhere, probably above my TV or something. I don't know, like probably next to my gaming section, but I haven't even made it yet. So, and also I did end up getting a little bit of money. I went and I did a small job yesterday. That's why I went to go hang out with one of my friends. So because of that, I have a little bit of extra cash. So I'm probably gonna end up getting that desk now, to be honest. Especially with like how much I got, either this week or next week. Just because I did get a bit, but I didn't get really enough to like start spending it. I think like my number one priority for me is getting rid of all the debt I have. Nobody's hounding me for money, but I owe my mom a bit of money. I'm gonna give her $100. Cause it was from last week. It was like 2 weeks ago now. Where I didn't have any money, and she gave me some for rent, and then after that, she gave me even more because of they took my money. They took my money. They took my money because I bought a stupid math game for my little brother, and then I called my bank and told them that they stole my card, and that I had no idea what the fuck this shit was. So they gave me back the money for that now. So like I got all of that back. Then I got the small job money. Then my actual paycheck, and like they had taken most of my money from my last paycheck too. So I basically got two paychecks and then a little extra money. But it's just basically a lot of money I have right now. Uh, but rent's due like next week. No, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. So I have no. It's for the most part like more than 3/4 of it is like free money in which I can do whatever I want with, which is usually save. But I'm gonna pay back my brother because I owe him like $500 because he paid for my cat's surgery. I'm gonna pay $100 to one of my friends because he gave me $100 for my cat's surgery. Um, pay my mom $100 because she gave me $100 for rent. So that's like 700 right there. And like nobody's hounding me for money or anything. Like my brother's not like, hey, give me my money. Or same with my mom kinda is, but only because she's like broke, and she's not doing it in like an asshole way. She's like, hey, like I'm broke. Yo. Uh, and then my friend, he actually hasn't brought it up at all, like at all. Um, but like we're not very close or anything either. He's just kind of a homie. I was actually very surprised because I had told him, and then he was like, I have a little bit of extra money, and I was just like, hey, yo, legit. Like if you can, like that'd be a lot. Like that'd be a lot for me. And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I want to pay him back first and foremost. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna pay my mom back, and then him. The reason being is because those are two small bills, and I want to get rid of the small ones first, and then afterwards, I'm going to pay back my brother in full, not in full, but in whatever way I can. So that's like my number one priority. But I do need a desk, like just for general like workflow, general like everything. I need a desk, so I think it's okay to take $50 away and like invest in myself a little bit. I deserve it too. Especially with how much I save my money. Cause like the only thing that I spend my money on is gas and food. Like if you go through the entirety of my thing, um, for like a month straight, like all you see is food from my work and gas, and then of course like small bills like phone and shit. And also I paid my mom's phone bill. My brother told me to ask her for the money for it because it was like $30. We all split it. So it's like $30, and so she was like, "Oh, hey, like make sure you ask my mom for the money. Like send me $60, and I can pay all of it right now." And I just sent him the $60. I'm not gonna ask my mom for the $30. I'm just gonna give her $100 flat, even though I don't know how much she gave me exactly, because I know she gave me um like 50, and then another like 30 afterwards. I'd have to do the exact math, but I don't remember. It was like 80 or 90. But I'm just gonna pay her phone bill and like give her $100 and be like, hey, like thanks, because it's been like 2 weeks interest, and like it would help out my mom. And it's my mom. Like I want to give my mom money, and like I did before when I worked at LA Italian. Like every once in a while, I'd be like, no, like don't worry about it. Like she'd give me money for bills and stuff, and I'd be like, hey, like don't worry about it. Or she'd like try to pay rent, and I'd be like, no, it's okay. Like you can keep the money. Just like every once in a while. So yeah, and I still want to do that. Like it's my mom. I wanna give whatever's best for my mom. You know, my mom. It's my mom. And then I'm gonna give my friend like an extra like $20. And like I'm just gonna tell him like, hey, I'm broke. Like I can't actually give you a lot of money, but I just wanted to show you that like I appreciate the fact that you did that for me, because you didn't have to like at all. And I appreciate the fact that you never asked me for the money, or like you never like made me feel bad about it. Like I appreciate that. So here's like an extra like $20. Um, just cause. yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm broke and I shouldn't be giving away money, but at the same time, I feel like it's important to express your gratitude whenever somebody's willing to give you a helping hand in whatever way you can, and also interest. Um, I don't know how interest works, but interest. So yeah, I don't know. Like I have extra income right now, because my friend said that he might need some help with some other stuff. I have no idea. But you know, might get some extra money, and I'm picking up a little bit more hours at work too, so I'm like getting more money from that too. So it's just like generally, I actually called off this morning, but like just generally, like it's working out. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. But yeah, that desk. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm gonna get the same desk that my ex had. uh, it was a really nice desk. It was really nice. But I'm gonna get it ordered. Then I'm gonna bring it over. I'm gonna ask Celeste or Scarlett, or probably both of them, to come over and come help me out with it. And then I'm gonna clean it up. First and foremost, though, I do have to clean up like this actual area, and I can still see like pieces of clothes like wrapped around everything. Not wrapped around, but like you know how I told you about the cabinets earlier, right? How I have cabinets from my old dresser. I can see some of them because I have them stacked, and I can kind of see that there's clothes like next to them or inside of some of them. And I have to go and I have to rewash all of that, just because I think it's kind of nasty not to. Just because it's been like a couple years, like I don't know, they're not dirty. Like they were clean when I put them in, but you know how things are. You know. It gets dusty. It's been there for 2 years, sitting in its own cleanliness. I don't trust it. So yeah. I was gonna rewash all of my closet clothes too. Or at least most of them, because they're clean, but they're like kind of dusty at this point. Um, but everything's been going pretty good. I'm using like the top part of my closet to like store everything, and then the bottom part is still really cleared out. So I actually have like a place God damn it. A place to like put things. So once I'm actually completely done clearing out, I can. Oh shit, 16. Thanks. After I'm done, yo, 16. Let's go. Yo. Just one more, right? Just one more 16. One more. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Yo. Oh, so that's what I meant like earlier. I get kind of excited and I start yelling. Um, but yeah. My room should be like pretty clean like pretty soon. It's mainly the problem is like all of my like I haven't started working on this one specific part of my room, and that's because it has all of my old work shirts and all of my old aprons, and I don't know what I want to do with them because I don't want to throw out the aprons because I like to give them out as gifts every once in a while, like if like because I meet a lot of painters and stuff, because like you know I like video game nerds, and video game nerds are surprisingly usually artists and stuff that are manga and anime nerds. So with them I like basically I like to give them aprons and be like, oh hey, like I know you paint and stuff. Like this is so that way you have something to like wear, or like like people who like cook and stuff a lot. I'm like, here, like I don't know if you have any aprons, but if you don't, like here you go. Like I got them from my old work. Like don't worry about it, basically. And they'd be like, oh that's sweet, thanks. I'd be like, yeah. So I don't want to get rid of the aprons. And also I like just having them, but I do want to rewash some of these work shirts because I don't know why, but they're yellowing on like the sleeves and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I washed all of these after I quit. So I don't know what the fuck is happening. It might be from like the cabinet because I'm noticing like it's yellowing. Like I'm pretty sure where the cabinet previously was touching it. Um, so it might be that, but I have no idea. I just want to wash them, and then I'm gonna stick them in a cabinet. Then I'm gonna forget about them. I think I mentioned how I want to re-dye them and take out the patches and stuff like that. I will eventually, because they are really good clothing. To be honest, they're really good chef's coat. But for now, I just kind of want to get them out of the way. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to like finally clean my room because I've never. I don't know. I'm a messy boy. I'm a messy boy. But like, I don't know. I've been too content. I mentioned this last time. I can't be content. I can't be happy because if I'm happy, then I'm gonna not do shit, basically. So I need to make myself suffer until, you know, I don't have to anymore. It's perfect. Don't question my logic. Don't question my logic. I'm striving for happiness, and environments is a good way to do that. And also, I want to bring chicks over to my room. The only problem is that my bed's like completely broken, so I have to I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think I might do it after I finish cleaning my room, but I have to take off everything from my bed frame, and then either throw away my bed frame, which I don't think I will, but I think what I'll do is that I'll fix my bed frame, but I won't fix the actual part that holds my bed up, because that part's like fucked already. Like that's gone. But I might like fix it up so that way it looks like I have a bed frame at the very least. And I'll keep the metal pegs, not the metal pegs, but like, you know, the thingy, the support underneath your bed. I'll keep that on there. And I'll just keep it at the bottom. I just need to clean out the bottom of my bed, because while I know there's nothing in there that's important, I still want to go through and make sure that there isn't anything there that's important, just in case. Just on the off chance, you know. Um. So yeah, that's another thing that I need to do. So I have to clean up all my PS3 games. I have a lot of them, and they all fell, so they're underneath my cabinet now. Not my cabinet, like my it's like a nightstand, basically. I might also move my nightstand because I have it next to my door, and I had it there previously because whenever I would walk into my room, I would put stuff on there, but I don't really do that anymore. So I might move my nights. No, wait, no, I won't actually, because I'm gonna move my desk over there. So I'll probably just keep the nightstand there. I don't know. I need to like reorganize everything. I need to clean everything. It's mainly organizing. Like my room is actually like pretty clean. When it comes to like trash and stuff, it's pretty clean. It's the organizing. Anyway, I'm at end stream. I'm hungry. Good night. Stream, stay safe. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you, what is that? What was that was just running all over the place? If you like the content, you should totally give it a follow. Check out my, ooh, I have full inventory. Ooh, that's nice. That means I grabbed a bunch of stuff. There's actually quite a few, oh, okay. Okay, well I got one that's valuable. But yeah, if you like the content, sorry, I got distracted. If you like the content, you should totally check out Awesomer360 streams on YouTube, and you should check out my Discord. It's right there in chat. You can do exclamation point Discord any time that you wanna, you know, check it out. It should also be in the descriptions of my socials and stuff. Also, my socials, you should totally check out my Twitter. Yo, my Twitter, it's very nice. I put stream announcements, same on my Discord, stream announcements and stuff. I like to chill out in my Discords after stream as well. I'll probably be in there for like another like 30 minutes right now. So if you guys want to hear me munch, there you go. I've thought about doing mukbangs before. Low key. And I think that's it, right? Right? I know I'm forgetting something. I don't remember what it was, but it's fine. You guys will be here tomorrow to hear it, right? Right? Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. Good night, stream, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.